Hello to all my YouTube viewers. This is another video from me, and today I'm going to be discussing the trailer for Thor: The Dark World, which just hit the internet today, and it was awesome. I know I say that about almost all of the Marvel Studios and Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, but dude, come on, Phase 2 looks awesome right now. And the Thor: The Dark World trailer did not disappoint. I'm going to talk about a few points. I'm not going to talk about the whole trailer because I don't have a very good eye for detail. But I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to give it the old college try. And there we go. I look stupid, don't I? Alright, moving on. First, I want to discuss how Marvel is like, they have a theme with their movies. And saying that the whole science is magic kind of thing with Thor. They don't want to go too overly with the magic. Well, of course, they're saying magic and science are one and the same. And the fact that they view that, well, S.H.I.E.L.D. obviously views Asgard as just an alien realm in which these alien beings came down and they were mistaken for gods by primitive people. And you can clearly see that in the trailer, the whole alien thing, because the ships that what look like, I'm assuming, are going to be the Dark Elves, they clearly look like spaceships. It's funny, I like that, and it makes sense that way for me. Moving on to the reunion between Thor and Jane, and that's going to be a little awkward to say the least. I get why he couldn't go to see her because it was too dangerous and Loki was on the loose doing bad stuff. But not even a phone call, not even a, hey Jane, I'm on Earth. That must have been kind of weird that she sees the TV and sees Thor on Earth. It's like, not even a phone call. Yeah. That's gonna be and he just shows up and then and it just whisks her to Asgard. Like, that's going to make up for that. Okay, like a vacation. Alright. I know it's not going to be a vacation, but you know, that's not really going to make up for the not calling a girlfriend. But women do that, and they're not dating the God of Thunder. Just saying. And I'm going to get to another fact. You clearly see Lady Sif giving Jane the what the hell is this bitch doing on Asgard thing. Because there might be a little, like, jealous, like, tension between those two. And here's my theory on that. After Thor obviously got back from Earth, he was a different person. And I'm thinking that since Thor isn't the same person he was when before he was banished to Earth, Sif started to develop feelings for him. And, of course, obviously showing the connection to the comic books, how he and her become an item. It's going to make sense, and there is clearly going to be a backhanded sexual tension a little bit. A little bit of a triangle, if you will. Thank God it's a simple triangle for once. I'm getting a little rambly, so I'm just going to get to my next point. Yeah, sorry, looking at my notes, they're a little crumpled right now. Sorry, I apologize. I'm going to get to one more point, and then I'm going to get to the money shot. The next point is that how did they fix the Bifrost between the Avengers and the movie? Because you clearly see that the Bifrost shot up and then took Thor and Jane right there, but it didn't have the rainbowy thing, so I'm guessing either they fixed the Bifrost, or Thor has finally learned to use his hammer like he does in the comic books to open portals to other realms. We don't know, we'll have to find out when we get to the movie. Because they're also going to have to explain the whole, what was the dark aspect that they had to use to get Thor to Earth in the Avengers. Again, we're going to have to find out. What kind of dark energy did Odin use? Again, we're going to have to find out. And I'm going to get to the the piece de resistance of this whole trailer. It's the end scene. Thor goes to see the one person who could clearly help him save the universe and help him stop Malekith. Gee, I wonder who that could be. Not exactly the most trustworthy person on the planet or in the universe. And that would be none other than his adopted brother Loki. And I love that scene between the two of them. I love it because Thor even says, you should know that when you betray me, I will kill you. It's not a question of when. No, sorry. Not a question of if you betray me. It's a question of when, because he does not trust him anymore. And it clearly echoes Thor and Loki in the comic books. And then again, I wouldn't trust a guy who's tried to kill me on 3 separate occasions. And I'm counting the time, counting in Thor when he sent the Destroyer, and then twice in the Avengers when he's put him in the, sent him down in the Hulk-proof room, and then stabbed him during the fight on top of Stark Tower. I'm counting it 3 times. It may be more or maybe less. I don't know if you count those other 2 times in the event. The last part in the Avengers as him trying to kill him. I think it was just to piss him off. I don't know. But yeah, and yeah, I wouldn't trust Loki as far as I could throw him. Well, I could throw him. Thor could probably kick him into the next dimension. All right, and what I got from that scene is, didn't anybody see it looked like a scene out of Silence of the Lambs? It's the Asgardian version of Silence of the Lambs. I'm serious. Thor walking into the room that's clearly looks like glass, but it obviously isn't. And Loki's in his cell. And when I was watching the trailer, seeing his hair, which funny enough kind of looks like my hair right now, I was like, is that Loki or Eddie Vedder? I made that joke in my head. I know it sounds stupid. But he is getting the short end of the stick in the hair department. Chris Hemsworth's hair in the movie is gloriously beautiful, as always. And Loki keeps getting the short end of the stick. In Thor, he had the slick back kind of thing. His hair looked fine. Then in the Avengers, he had a mullet. And now he's got the grunge look. Wow, okay. I guess being the bad guy doesn't pay off in some aspects. Also, you see in the trailer that the room that he's going into has more than one cell. Who else is in those cells besides Loki? He can't be just alone in there. I'm thinking there might be some characters, some cellmates in there that might call back to do some fan service for comic book fans, and there might be some people in there. We don't know who. We'll have to find out when we see the movie. All in all, I have to say this trailer looked amazing. I can't stress that enough. This looks beautiful altogether, and I can't wait to see when it's finally finished and we get to see everything. Honestly, November cannot come soon enough. I need to see this movie right now. I need to see... Okay, I'm just rambling. Alright. I'm going to sign off now, and please be kind. Don't be mean. Talk to you guys later, hopefully.